Welcome to the Lucky Ones podcast. I'm your host, Lucky Wood, and tonight I am joined by our amazing co-host, Amanda Mad Marshall X, and our amazing special guest all the way from New Zealand. What's New Zealand's special thing? Because I know Australia's down under. What do you got?
The land of the long white cloud.
That is way too much. Anyway, the land of the long white cloud. Ashleigh V Sarah.
Well, thank you for having me.
Of course. Dear, welcome in. We have some people up in the chat. Welcome in the Drew and Michael Nance. Thank you all for joining us this evening. If you have questions or anything, drop them in the comments, and we're just going to talk about Ashleigh's incredible match coming up against the lady from the North, the great state, well, the great country. Well, it's a state also because it has states. But anyway, the great country of Canada, Miss Sarah Wilson. Woo! Ashley, how you feeling about your match?
I'm so excited. Um, it's one thing to be traveling around the world, which was always been my dream. But to be up against the likes of Sarah, it's so incredible to even think that this is going to be a thing. I think we actually talked about who I wanted to face the first time I chatted to you. And Sarah Wilson has always been a name that I'm like, oh my gosh, I've seen videos, I know her background. I think she's an incredible athlete. I'm so excited.
Right. And she does send her apologies, folks, because she was unable to join us this evening. Life happens. It's all good. We still are cheering for her, just cheering a little harder for Ashleigh because she showed up. But anyway, just kidding, Sarah. I love you. Don't hurt me. Uh, I'm very, very excited for this match because I know Sarah and I actually talked about you when I had her on the show, I believe the second time. And I had really wanted to see that match up happen. And then we talked about it, like you said, when you came on the show. I think it was February or January. And I think it's just going to be a beautiful matchup. I'm super excited to see you both go head to head. And I think what's interesting in this match, because we've seen you pull, you did amazing at Over the Top.
Yeah.
This a couple weeks, was it last weekend? I think, or 2 weekends ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
2 weeks ago, yeah. You did, you definitely have seen your progress on the table and just your continued progression to rise. And then everybody knows Sarah and just, her dominance on the table. What I love about this match is the fact that it is on a different table that neither one of you has truly competed on. What do you think about
Yeah.
that?
Um, like when we originally found out that it was going to be on a different table, we're like, okay, do we try and work around that with what we've got, or do we just show up and just do it? And that's literally what we're doing. Our game plan is literally just train how we've been training. Like, we can't make the exact measurements. Like I was learning about how the area of everything is just so different. Um, yeah, so I'm excited to see how it will come into effect, and if I know it'll all be different. Yeah, I didn't actually hear about this kind of table until I got the invite, which is pretty bad. But when it comes to arm wrestling, I know next to nothing. I know next to nothing. Life gets way too busy, so then I'm like, oh yep, that's that person that my coach has told me about. That's that person. But yeah, it'll be interesting and fun all at the same time.
For sure. Do you feel like it gives either one of you an edge? The fact that neither one has pulled on the table, or do you feel like it might be a disadvantage for one or the other, or both? Or
I feel like the conversations I've had with Sarah, it's just, and it's the same mindset as I have. It's literally, we're getting on the table to arm wrestle. What will be, will be. Um, I don't think it will be a disadvantage for anyone. I think it'll be new territory, but I think it will we're both there to give it our all. So yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, for our watchers who were like you and hadn't really heard about like this type of table and all that jazz, what can you share with what you've learned so far about the Mac style and the Mac rules and all that?
I know that with macros, it's the ninja. Is it ninja? Ninja grip? I think that's what it's called. Oh god.
I haven't heard that before.
The
No, I love
Maybe I
it.
was wrong.
From now
No,
on,
no,
the
it's great. I
ninja,
love
the
it. The
ninja,
ninja grip.
you got it.
I'm gonna have to learn
I'm
it.
here for it.
I know that the area of where your elbow sits is a lot bigger. I think there are 3 running fouls. Yep, and that's all I've learned.
Hey. But it's good too, though, because you're not overthinking it. You're allowing
Yeah,
yourself to go in with that. All right, I know I have 3 running fouls. I got to make sure I'm not doing X, Y, Z. I know I have a little bit more room for my elbows. That's going to be good while you're practicing. You might not have to
yeah,
when you're on a table. You might not have to stop for every little time you slide off the pad or whatnot. And so yeah, no, that's a good place to start, babes. You're good.
yeah.
The ninja grip is a 3rd-year thing.
My thoughts maybe you meant neutral.
Right. And we have Through the Fingers podcast, our favorite Mr. Brian Parliament. So shout out to them. If you are not following Through the Fingers podcast, make sure you click below and hit subscribe to them. They are, they're not bad for a bunch of dudes on a podcast. So
I,
I,
they
I,
have
I
quite a few
really,
where
really, huh?
they've had quite a few where I actually like watch the whole thing. Usually I catch snippets, but I've
Right.
sat through a handful of them like from beginning to end. I'm like, that was really good. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
no,
rewatch that.
they're very down to earth and they're very realistic with a lot of what they say, and they talk about arm wrestling. So that's pretty legit. I love it. It looks
Oh, it's your
too.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Are we not? I guess you maybe don't have it on Facebook. I think I'm pretty sure we're friends on Facebook. Do you not put your birthday on Facebook? That's so lame when people do that because then you don't know. But happy birthday! I'm not gonna sing to you because I like you. You're welcome. That's my present to you. And Brian also did our amazing intro song for us. So,
Yes, I love it. Oh, thanks.
yes. So I thought that was really cool. I had asked if anybody was interested, and he sent me like 2 samples. And one of the samples I used for reels, and then the other one I used for the intro. And I really appreciate our Lucky Ones theme song.
We've already got to add some new women's faces in there too. I keep thinking, gosh, we need more.
I
There's
know,
been
but it takes a really long time for that to. So, you just I might just like put them on the side where like our little logos are on the side.
yeah.
So I am not singing to him for you. Okay. Thanks.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, so tell us about Over the Top. I would love to hear about your experience there.
When did this even come about? I think it was June. It came about where I was like, I'm in it. It was back in, I think it was around the COVID times. They had their first one. And
Mm-hmm.
at the time, I think I'd only just started out. And so I was like, well, I'm not going to go. So I ended up watching it on TV and I was like, I need to be there one day. And so when it came out, immediately booked flights. Um, the place that it was at was incredible. And I think it was the hype of, it was all of Oceania, plus Devon was there. And obviously, the Australia, New Zealand side of the world have never seen him in person. So it was just electrifying. The Australian women, wow, there are going to be a lot of underdogs coming up. There is one girl in particular, I think she's been doing it about a year. Her name's Nettie. I said to her, I give you 6 months and I think you will be number one in Australia. The rest of them, it's so cool because the clubs that they have behind them just fully support them. They're gaining more women in their clubs. But yeah, I think it was one of the best comps I've ever been to. It was a very long day. It was a very long day. I think we were there for about 12 hours. So it was a little bit tiring, but no, it was hands down one of the best comps I've ever been to.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I think I love the energy in the room watching the pay-per-view. Like you could just tell that just people were excited. It
Yeah,
wasn't even like it didn't feel like a competition. It felt like entertainment is what I felt like it.
100%.
Very cool, very cool. And Jake Ward, did you get the Aussie arm wrestler? Did you get to hang out with him at all?
Yes, yeah. I actually met him, I think it was last year, at a competition called AWE. He is, oh man, the energy that he brings, but consistently throughout the entire day. I don't know how he does it.
I like him as a commentator and an announcer, very much so.
Definitely. There's some really good ones in the game, and I think he's definitely top tier
Yeah.
when you think about who they get to really rep these events and have as MCs. You can't list a top. I would say you can't list the top three without including him. Honestly,
Yeah.
I would say Neil, the Aussie, and I like Ryan Bowen as an announcer too, but I don't know that he'd be top three. He'd probably be right in the top five.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would agree with you. I would
He,
agree with you on that.
yeah, he's got great him and they all have great interview questions too. So, I mean like Coach Ray's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I have really enjoyed watching Coach Ray do the East versus West interviews.
Yeah.
These back for East versus West 20 coming up on Saturday. Get your pay per view. Dexter, there's my plug for you. Uh,
I gotta tip my head to Travis. I like Travis because he's
See,
funny
I
too.
was gonna say it, but I didn't want you to disagree because
No, I like Travis. I even liked it's one thing like I like sometimes when people hate Travis and I just like him more. Sometimes that's how it
I
is with the Devin thing. But I
right,
think it's because I've had one-on-one conversation with Travis. I haven't had one-on-one with Devin, so you see people behind closed doors, so you know who's authentic, you know who's doing a show, which is okay.
right.
Um, Travis is like 100% without a doubt him all the time.
I think Travis is like the one that I have not met yet. Like we had him on the show, which was absolutely amazing. Thank you, Travis. So we got to meet him there. But I mean, for him being in West Virginia, and he's been in Virginia like twice, I think, since I got into arm wrestling. Feel bad. Like I was like, I want to meet you soon. Because I'm a Travis fan, 100%.
Yeah.
But now he's all big and bad with the Bears, which they're my rival team, so that kind of bumps you down a little bit.
It's a good reason to, trash talk them.
Right. Exactly.
Hmm.
So actually, what's training been looking like for you for this match?
So before I actually got invited, I was actually gonna give up after Over the Top. I feel like I don't know, I've done like years with sports and I was like, oh, I think it's time. And so I signed up with a health coach and I've been training hard out, but it wasn't for arm wrestling, it was just for all over body because my goal was like I've got two kids and I'm at an age now where I'm like, oh, like, you've done everything. You've gotten strong, you've gotten records, but I want to be around for years to come for my kids.
Hmm.
And so the main goal was literally just to drop body fat. And then this kind of came up and I was like, crap, do I stop this and go go hard again for arm wrestling? So I ended up just joining them both together. So I'm training 6 days a week. I'm making sure that I'm in the gym every day except for a Sunday. I am doing 10,000 steps. Each day is different. I'm on the table twice a week. Yeah, and I've just noticed like with starting that before going into this prep, I just have a lot more energy and stamina And yeah, everything's feeling pretty good at the moment.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29.
Yep.
Yeah, you're a baby. Such a baby. I mean, I could almost be your mom.
No, ew.
I'm close. I'm like, my oldest are 22. Well, yeah, well, so two kids. How old are the kids?
The 7 and 8.
Oh, it's a good time.
Yep.
I miss
Yep.
That's
my babies.
awesome.
Okay. All right.
Hey, smart having them close together like that, so you can send one off and then boom, the next one, and then you're like, yay, kid free.
You think that, then that like you're gonna get like really depressed for a little bit. I promise
Oh,
you. Yeah,
either that or
my first two are twins, and then my second two are a year apart. So and I miss them in babies. A little bit of the diaper phase, maybe right after the potty training phase. I
Yep.
missed it. They were more cooperative with dressing
Mhm.
and being more, let's do what mom wants to do. Like now I got to go to four different directions. So
Yep.
yeah, yeah. You'll when the hormones come and puberty. I wish you luck.
Oh, thank you.
oh,
I
that's
wish you
true.
luck.
She's gonna have two teenagers back to back. Oh
Mm,
Lord.
yeah, gosh. And boys that go
Boys,
through the
boys
change
are fine
too.
right now. 7 and 8. Those are good. Those are solid ages. Love it. Love it.
Yes. Yep.
Do
And the
do
good
they?
news is they're not 6'7" right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whatever that is. I just read the article of that. What that new it's just and it's on y'all side of so it's like it's a whole like Australian thing now. The 6'7" thing. Or is it a
oh,
UK?
like I'm a gymnastics teacher, and all of the gymnastics kids are just, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna ask them because I won't look hip, so I just do it with them.
Well, it's from a rap song from the 80s. Like, it's talking about 6'7" straight. And, like, they don't know, but they just are bringing it back. You know what else they're bringing back that I'm super excited about? It's tough. TUFF, meaning cool. So, like, I had a girl say that to me. She's like, "That's tough, Miss Wood." And I thought she was talking about the work being hard, but then I like saw what she was talking about, and I was like, "Are you saying like you like it?" She was like, "Yeah, that's tough. That's really cool." And I was like, "Oh, bring it back."
I was I was hearing the term more from the UK side, rad coming back. That's like that's like late 80s for me. That's rad, man. Somebody comes back with totally tubular and I'm losing it.
No, my day is Coolio. When Coolio comes back, I'll be happy.
God, I'm so old. We had like, what's the 411? Like what's the info? Let's like giving you the tea. And then you could actually dial 411 to get the information or like end up hooking up and get your horoscope for the day. It would tell you the weather. We had homework hotlines. So we didn't have AI. We actually called somebody who was on the phone and it was free. We didn't, it was free tutoring. Like now you pay for tutoring sometimes, but now they've gone back to free. Man, I'm so freaking old. I remember how to type like old school, where you have to hit the button a couple of times to get to that first letter, or want to type hello upside down and text it on your pager. So,
It
God,
said
I'm
four
so old.
times.
Yeah, my dad still had that type of phone before he passed. And I was like, for the love. He had the little internet button that you had to hit. He
Man.
refused to
Well,
go
she's so
to the
young
next
that
grade.
we asked her what hip language. She's like, we I still use all the hip language. It's all still hip.
I know, right? Oh,
That's very cool. Oh, I guess like if
mm.
you could put a spin on it though. Like, what's the New Zealand slang that's like fun that y'all do?
Hmm. I think it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
A lot of them say "chur," as in like "hey." Sweet as. Yeah, that's really it. The rest, it's literally exactly what they see on the YouTube kids and the memes going around with the 6'7" thing. Mm-mm.
That's just crazy. Let's not talk about it so it doesn't become a thing over here. Y'all keep it on your side. It probably sounds better in y'all's accent anyways.
For real. No, I knew I was done for when my 6-year-old niece was like on FaceTime. She's like, show me. She's like, Auntie 6'7", and I was like, nah, you're too young. She was like, you don't even know what that is. You're old.
Oh gosh. Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, we got Sayla Jones. Hello, ma'am. Welcome in. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.
Mm-mm.
She is new to being a fan of the channel, and I'm so excited because she's pretty cool. I don't remember which state she's from, but I know she's up north. So, but like not North Canada, but like North America. So
Canada's
northeast. Yeah, well, she pulls with like Lydia and like Connecticut and uh, and like in the Vermont area and all that. So if you want to, you can drop your state in the chat. But
okay.
I also don't.
I want 1 minute off topic of arm wrestling real quick because I want to ask Ashleigh about this because I'm pretty sure it's a sport that was brought up out of New Zealand and it is such a hype and I love it. But have you heard of Run It?
Yes. Yep.
Have they got? I just want to know when they're going to do females.
They've already done. Oh, so I think there's been two different kind of things. There's been Run It, and then there's been something else. And I think it started over in Australia. They brought it over here once for men, and I don't think it's a thing anymore. Only because I think someone got seriously injured out of it. But I did say as a running joke when I first saw it, I was like, man, I would love to enter the females division. And then I think it was over in Australia where it happened, and I was like, do I book flights? Do I book flights? We also actually, it's so funny that we're talking about this. We also have something else. So there's the UFC. And then from there, we have New Zealand UFC fighters who are running their own backyard brawls at the moment. So they get like 50 men, one winner, and they win like 50K. They did a women's division, but I think they were like trained fighters. So I was like, no, thank you.
I'll tap out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so Rennett's like rugby and football combined in a little small yard rash, and there's a point where one's got the football or the rugby ball, and you have to get past the person, and like there's no pads, there's nothing. Okay, and it like people get knocked the F out, and you see the sweat like clearly knocked out. So yeah, I knew somebody was gonna get hurt, but it's cool. I was just like, oh yes.
People get hurt with the pads.
I'm telling you, just the impact alone it was crazy. I was like, oh my God, this looks so cool.
Yeah.
I kind of like watching them get hurt. But then they get
You
up,
would. You would.
I mean, like EMS is right there. Like they run to them real
Yeah.
quick, even if they're even like not knocked out. Like they're like, you good? You missing teeth?
Also,
Eyeball
everybody's
there?
running me. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, like you feel the impact. I felt that.
Yeah.
It's
See,
Yep.
I
intense.
think that would be like me watching Splat Fight. Like I can't do it. It's
See,
too
sorry,
much.
stop fight
Big
is
no. Big no.
that's so dumb. My old
See,
coach did a
actually, I was
part of
gonna
that.
ask you, is that your next sport? If you're done with arm wrestling, if you're done with arm
I
wrestling,
would never, ever go to that. I've
You will
seen,
never
I
be Jamie
like,
to me again.
you see the face change when they're in the midst of it, the swelling, and I'm like, I like my face. I would rather not.
My one of my coaches that one of the ladies who kind of got me into arm wrestling, she went and did that with her friend, and they're both BJJ fighters too, and like muscle mommy looking women. And her friend knocked her unconscious. She hit her so hard that when she stepped forward, she tumbled over. They re-show her all the time. And she had got some health issues from it.
Oh,
So
bugger.
it's not financially worth it, you know. And I honestly think it's dumb because it's like to me, I've seen pillow fighting in the ring.
was
So
it Derek or Lockley that still had issues after theirs? I think it was Derek was still like his ears were still like permanently ringing from
Ugh.
Block slapping him. I think.
We'll have to have my coach on. Her name's Courtney Olson. She actually she's won an arm wrestling title in Australia. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, she travels all over.
Who's
So
the current number one in Australia, Ashley?
Say that again, sorry.
No, sorry. Who's the current number one female in Australia right now? Is it
Her name is Keziah Harrington. She's fairly, oh, she's not new, but when did she take out the previous number one? Last year. So me and
right?
her faced against each other at a competition. And then a week later, she had nationals, and yeah, she became the new number one. She's out for about a year, though, I think. So hopefully, we'll see her back in next year.
Perfect.
nice.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was her or the shoot, I forgot the other lady's name, but yeah, Australia definitely popped up some ladies. But like it's very much very similar. Like when you have one lady in one state and one lady in another and another and another, and trying to get them all together in one spot can be very trying.
Yes,
So
yeah.
growing the sport. I mean, the ladies side is growing, but now you just got to get you guys to come together.
Yeah.
David Jansen in the chat. Hello, sir. He also has a
How
podcast that's growing, so make sure y'all go subscribe to him.
so how big is the women based in New Zealand for you, Ashley? Like
So when I first started, there were two of us. It was me, and it was the I think she's like seven-time New Zealand national champ, and that was for about 3 years. Then it's kind of started to grow. I think there were about four of us, and I was like, let's just put on women's trainings in my hometown. And I think it went from about four to eight, and then now it's just gone. And I think there's about 30 women training in New Zealand now, which is huge
nice.
compared to two. And we're still running the women's trainings in my hometown. Their clubs end up coming down all together, so all of the men come down as well. But yeah, it's just continually growing here, which is awesome.
I love that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So, do you feel like there's heavy enough, like, because you've traveled some and with and I can't remember. I know you went to Over the Top and then AWE. Have you competed arm wrestling in other places other than New Zealand and Australia?
Yes, I went to Turkey last year.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I think you were gearing up for that when we talked, or you had just come back from that. One of the two.
Uh,
I
have
Yeah.
you've done a worlds, right? IFA or WFA? Anything?
No, never done a world.
Oh, so you're gonna do a world soon. Okay, before you get that, before you quit arm wrestling, you have to at least do a worlds.
Yeah,
You will have some competition. You'll probably how many was
I'm
there? There was
saying
probably
if
like
you do that
seven or
Mac
eight.
belt,
Yeah.
they'll fly you out to the Ottawa Worlds.
And 2027 WAF Worlds will be Canada. This 2026 is India.
yes,
I
yeah.
yeah. So how far? Ooh, how far away is India for you? How long is that?
Everywhere is just far.
I feel you.
It's a whole day to Canada, with I think it's like a 5 hour layover in LA. But like yeah, I love traveling because I just sleep the whole time. You know, life is so busy that when you finally get a moment to yourself, you're like, yep, I'm out.
Oh, true.
I
How
do
are
feel
you
like that.
feeling about the traveling aspect? Like, when do you get in? Like, do you have enough time to like kind of recoup before you have to
Yeah,
pull?
yeah. So I think we're flying over on the 25th. So because Canada is a day behind, we still arrive on the 25th.
Right.
So it just gives me a few days to kind of just chill out. I get jet lag more from traveling from Australia than traveling, like, it's weird. I don't know why. Than bigger distances. It could be that I'm in like fight or flight mode at those times, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just came back from Bulgaria and landing there, my I don't feel like my jet lag was too bad, but when I
Yeah.
went to San Diego last year, my jet lag was horrible. I was only there for
Yeah.
like 2 days, and the day before we go to leave, I couldn't fall asleep for nothing.
Where'd she go?
I don't know.
Bulgaria. I think I slept for like 12 hours. I was like, I'm out.
You well, speaking
So,
of
because I
keeping
had a
out, guess
14
what
hour
just happened?
layover in JFK, which was that just was terrible. That was the worst.
Yep.
I hate that airport.
Ugh. Ignore me. I'm just plugging in my computer.
Oh.
Y'all still there? Oh, okay.
I'm still here.
Bye, Amanda. Well, very cool. So, and two.
Sorry, I froze and got kicked out.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I was like, when I said ignore me, I didn't mean leave.
Bye bye.
So, speaking of you being a gymnastics coach, like, do you feel like that helps you embody Gabby Vasconcelos a little bit? And, like, you're just gonna, like, one day just be like, listen, she's a gym coach and she's pretty cool, but, you know, I'm a gym coach and I'm even cooler. So I'm about to step into here and take over.
Do you know what? When it comes to Gabby, I am so inspired by her because yeah, as it is her backstory, her background, her job. Um and I'm like, oh, like she's got the background of gymnastics. I do too. And she's one of the best in the world. I could be that one day too.
I love it. So, and then I know I asked you this before, but for our viewers that were lame and didn't watch that episode, which arm do you prefer?
Left.
Left.
Left. Yep.
Very cool.
Ah,
See, I'm telling you, lefties are taking over the sport, man.
no, you're not.
Oh
No, you're not.
yeah,
No, you're not.
left arm matches. I'm just saying we have 2 female matches, and 50% of the female matches on the East versus West card is a left hand match, and I'm so freaking excited. So, and it's the lightweight of all people. Normally, like that just doesn't happen. Lightweight
Yeah.
female match, only one of 2, and they're letting it be the left hand. That's pretty amazing. So, thank you, Robert.
I mean, I think what people also forget, like, people's left and right are literally night and day, you know? So, but they always feel like, oh, if they're so strong right, then they're going to be great left. And sometimes that's just not the case. I wish
Yeah.
my left was more like my right, but they
Oh
want to
yeah,
do two different things.
I'm wrong. I'm for the first time in forever on the show. Lucky is wrong. Both matches are left hand.
Oh yes. Yep.
Because I didn't think about Barbara and
Yeah.
Gabby being left.
Yeah. Mm.
Cool. So 100% of the female matches are left hand matches. Left is taking over the world. You heard it
I'm
here
in.
first. So I think. What do you think about Gabby left hand against Barbara, Ashleigh?
Oh, this is a hard one. And it's funny that we're speaking about this because I asked everyone over at Over the Top, I'm like, what are your guys' predictions? Because I love watching Gabby as an athlete, but I've also met Barbara, and she's one of the loveliest people I've ever met. And to see her in her element with the right arm against Eagle, I was like, oh, you've got a fan. So I actually am not gonna say who I want to win because at the end of the day, I'd love either one to win. Gabby has always been very dominant, but Barbara's prep towards this has looked incredible. Like she's looking super, super strong, super focused. So, yeah, if anything, I just wish them both the best of luck.
No, that's fair. Yeah, that is very similar to how I would answer that question 100%. I think that, it's one of those things where you can appreciate the legend and the GOAT holding on to her title and really being like, listen, there is a standard and I have set it and I'm going to continue to adhere to it. And there's also an argument that can be made for, hey, you know what? We have a new kid on the block. She has worked her tail off. She has kicked down all these doors, and she is ready for her chance on the top and her time to shine. So I think either way, you don't necessarily. And then even if it doesn't go one person's way, which it won't, it doesn't take away from their validity in this sport in any way, shape, or form. Which I think there's not a lot of matches where you can say that.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think y'all are sissies. I like Barbara staying on the right for winning, but I would like to see Gabby win on the left. So shooting for Gabby. I'm scared. I think my fear only with these matches is what is next for them besides coming back and forth, because I don't know about you. I just see redundancies of some matches that are just like, for the love of cheese, please stop. Please stop putting these women together. Where's a new person? Hey, Ashleigh, there you go.
right there.
It's time. Yeah, it's time to highlight, having somebody come in. And I know that's what they kind of were trying to do with Jocelyn and Gabby. Because again, what was Jocelyn supposed to do in between Ashleigh and Gabby? Like who was she supposed to pull? So she went to WAF and she found some more competition. So she's kind of like, okay, there's more potential out there, which helps. If anybody watched the WAF women who Jocelyn pulled, hey, Ashleigh, there's somebody you can pull. Hey, when's the last time Gabby did WAF? Hey, are these the same type of women are they pulling IFA too? Like, let's kind of highlight them and East versus West, bring some of those women on, because I feel like we're starting to etch out a little bit more with women. Like we have a nice lightweight coming up here soon, and I already know my predictions on that one. But
But you talking about
yeah,
the East versus West?
yeah, I know they have a lightweight on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already, yeah. So, again, I like Gabby, I like Barboa. They pulled a few times. Now we're doing left to sort of shake it up, but is it going to happen where, okay, we're going to do them left, there'll be a match, and then 2 years from now, we're going to have a rematch again, you know? So these ladies need more substance from other females. In East versus West and Mac, I think that's really what good Mac's doing. Mac is highlighting women just back and forth, left and right, constantly. So shout out to them.
Right.
But yeah, we need to see more substance from women on East versus West and bigger platforms and stuff like that. There are great athletes out there. East versus West needs to be looking at them. There was amazing athletes. Heck, I'm all for putting some teens on East versus West at this point. I'm serious. There's some youth athletes out there that are crazy strong, and you'll find some great. Nis is one of them. She's going to be. I think she's got another year or so in the youth. But there's some teams out there too that are just. They go toe to toe with the pros.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
We've seen Julie take down incredible women, iddies taking on women 2.5 times her size and taking her hand. So I think I definitely would agree with you on that. I think that when it comes to the heavyweight division, I think you're right. I think we aren't doing any favors by not pulling from the world's winners. Like get them on the stage, get them used to it, and then we will, I mean, it might not go 100% their way the first couple of times, but if we can get them trained up and ready and on the stage, like, we're going to have really good matches down the line.
Yeah, I mean, give these kids a little bit of money too, they got college.
Right.
Yeah, because they're really was. There's some great athletes. Uh, I just want to see more well-rounded matches from women. That's all. Uh, and because the open weight category for women is just it's a little off-putting. It constantly gets like such negative feedback and the chats in the group and all that stuff. So, let's just show it all, you know.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited for Ashleigh.
I
I'm
know.
really excited for Ashleigh. And then Ashleigh had to go and train for a world record or whatever, but now she's back. And so now it's awesome. So Saturday, November 29th,
Mm-hmm.
Mac Global Elite event. You go up against Sarah Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
You win. What's next?
I haven't thought that far.
She's like, let me get through November 1st.
Do you know what's funny is that a lot of people have been like, how are you feeling about this? And I'm like, it still hasn't sunken in. Like the other day when I was talking to Jodie Williams, I got off and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to Canada. Like, no, I truly haven't thought that far. Like, I was meant to be done after Over the Top, and then here we are. And I guess it's just riding the wave out and seeing what opportunities kind of pop up. Like, everything is just so strong outside of what I'm doing. My kids are happy, I'm doing well at work. So I'm just like, this is just a bonus, like, so yeah, I don't have any sort of plans whatsoever after it.
I love it.
Harry Potter
Harry
world.
Potter
Oh my
world.
gosh, it's my sister.
Yay, we have family supporting.
Yes, it's my little sister. I'm Harry Potter. Oh yes, so she's talking about my dream goal is to go over to Europe, literally like for a match, just so I can go visit Harry Potter World.
Right. Hey, Neil Pickup.
Yeah, who can set that one up?
Hey, some of these strong women he's bringing in and he's training up, like that would actually be really cool for an arm. I think he does Arm Wars.
Yes, yep.
Yeah, Arm Wars, because like with you being, knowledgeable on the table and, but you also have your powerlifting background and everything like that, those ladies going against you makes almost more sense
Yeah.
in some ways, to really gauge how they're progressing and how, with you, if you can like really hold your own against somebody, even though they're newer, having similar strength backgrounds. That would be actually really cool. So Neil, make that
Yep.
happen, please and thank you.
Please, no.
But yeah, I think that's smart. I think like just appreciating. Canada is here in a month. It's gonna be super amazing. You're gonna have an amazing time. Whatever the outcome is, I don't think there will be a lack of opportunities, even if the match does not go your way.
Yes.
Because, like we were saying, or Amanda was saying, there's not that big of a pool, and especially for the people who aren't necessarily East versus West, there's even less of a pool.
Yeah.
So we have these awesome ladies like Sarah and Maddie Walker and Katie Marie, who are, very great pullers, but they don't have the opportunity, they don't have those stepping stones to the next level. And I think that, that's where you come in, or Sarah comes in and, really provides that that ladder to
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
it's almost like y'all have to travel more to find where your competition is.
Yeah.
So that's why WAF and IFA for sure.
hmm
If you want to figure out who the best of the best is in your weight class or your age group, age with weight, there you go. Yeah, because it's a whole different level. It's depending on what type of tournaments you do, it's not a jab to smaller tournaments, but it's real arm wrestling. Because a lot of times you go to certain tournaments, you don't even know what the rules are. They're kind of just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it's way bam. Thank you, ma'am. But like worlds is if you breathe in the ref's grip or something like that, it's a foul. You cannot move. Like it's just like be a statue. Go. And it's so much faster too. So um
Hey Ryan,
would
welcome
definitely
in.
say go to one of those really world level things. Because another thing too, if you're wanting East versus West, and this is not a jab to them as well, but you have to go. WAP is your way to go if you really want to get to that screen. Because other than that, what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit around and pull local tournaments and wait for a phone call. I mean, I know people who've been waiting for that phone call. I know people who've actually pulled at East versus West matches who are still due East versus West matches, females, by the way, East versus West, and have not got their call yet. So, I mean, so you really have to, if you want arm wrestling, you have to figure out what your path is, make it for yourself, sell yourself more, and go to world competition levels.
Yeah.
And
So,
apparently this is an unpopular opinion, but arm wrestling is big enough for a lot of different people.
yeah,
And it's big enough for us all to enjoy, and there are opportunities for everyone all around. So even
exactly.
though somebody got an opportunity that maybe you didn't get, like, go make your own opportunity, babes. Like you have just as much access to what they have access to for
Yeah,
the most
I
part.
mean, yeah. If you're comfortable with putting yourself out there, you want to make your own way because that's where you want to go. I'm not one of those people where I want to like make videos of myself or do things for myself. I almost rather try to be an old woman who's like a hidden gem in the back and really kind of just show up and make something for myself, but for young girls to look at and like my kids and my family to be proud of and my team. It's like I don't want everything to be on social media. But that's me. Lucky sells me enough that sometimes, but some people don't notice. Hey, Ryan.
That's so funny that you talk about not wanting to put yourself out on social media because I think I put like one photo up of my kids once and people were like, "You have kids?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but like I just love keeping that side of life really private to me, like
Hmm.
they don't need the world to see them. It's just the sport and everything else is kept private."
Yeah, I no longer share things about my kids either. I had an old page and I took it all down. But
Yeah.
I don't show my kids at all anymore, not one bit.
Yeah.
So just want to keep it separate because arm wrestling's for me. It's like an individual personality thing. This is what my getaway, and then what I do with my other kids. Like I'm not gonna lie, my boys, especially one of them, is like, oh, so you go arm wrestle. You're gonna do something for yourself, huh? That's what he says to me when I go to practice. I'm like, yeah, because I need a break from you. I love you, but I gotta go. I'm coming home and I'll be a better mom when I get back.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but he's autistic, so he just gives me, oh, don't break your arm again, and that type of stuff. One day a week. I just ask for one day a week for it to be about me. But yeah, I know a lot of people who try to keep their kids separate. Even like I know a lot of women who don't even want to talk about their spouse because they want it to be
True.
about them. Yeah, like I know a lot of people forget, like, is that person married or are they dating so and so? I'm like, I know nothing.
Right.
I don't talk. I know nothing. But
Yeah. But not I'm excited for you and this opportunity. Have you been to Canada before, or will this be your first time?
Never. This is why I'm like, woo! And then I was talking to Sarah the other day and I was like, is it going to be snowing? And she's like, probably. I was like,
I know. See, now I want to go now instead of April, but I still want to go to April. But yeah, I want to see the snow.
yeah.
I
Right.
want to go ice fishing too with my Minnesotas.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like so much fun.
I know.
No, ice fishing is miserable. They just try to convince you that it's great, so they have somebody to go with and like hang out with. Ice fishing in Minnesota is a literal nightmare. I cried the entire time, and then the tears froze to my face, and then it was awful.
And she can't eat the fish, so
And I
see, it's
can't even eat the fish. So exactly.
but I like fish and I like cold. So, and if
Get
it
it.
tightens up the pores,
I mean, I will go if there's hockey skates available with like a net and a puck. I'll just go skate on the other side and then come back to y'all being frozen and miserable with your tiny little trouts.
you know, like a tiny little trout.
I mean, there are some decent sized ones, but you got to know where to pull. Otherwise, like the fish you pull out are literally like those little sun
Mm,
fish,
Yep.
because those are the only ones stupid enough to be close to the ice.
mm-mm. How cold does it get in New Zealand?
Um, not that cold compared to everywhere else in the world. I think like we have it at like 0 degrees sometimes, but that's like like peak winter. Never snows where I am. It's mainly down on like the bottom of the South Island. Um, yeah, so I think that's why I'm like even more excited to just see snow.
Very
No.
cool. Have you been in snow before?
I have. So I am from a place that's 3 hours from where I live. And we have like a mountain which is just smack bang in the middle. And in the wintertime it snows, but like we just growing up, I was always so busy with gymnastics that we never went up the mountain. Um yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I think my mom was like in her teens, if not like a young adult, before the first time she saw snow, because
Yeah.
she was born in Southern California and then went over to Puerto Rico and then was like in like South Carolina. So I mean, it was just like all like south, south, south. Back
Yeah,
when there
I'm
wasn't, global warming.
Yeah.
yeah, I saw snow when I was a kid here in South Carolina, and that's rare. So, but it was a good bit, and I want to say it was a couple of years after we had one of these massive hurricane was like Hurricane Hugo, which was like a Category 5 that I lived on the island, so our thank goodness for our house, we only had like an inch of water, but like every other house was gone. Like they
Yeah.
actually now make hurricane proof houses that look like these domes. They're really cool looking. We used to go on field trips just to go to it. So we could just walk to them. That's the plus about living on an island is just like the school's right there, the doctor's right there. You just have to go over the bridge to the grocery store, but you could walk everywhere and everybody knows you and your business. So, but it was safe though. Like I remember falling asleep with the front door unlocked. The worst thing we ever had was a pit bull got loose, was a little vicious, and we had a peeping tom. In my 20 years of living over there, that was like the worst. So island life can be really fun. Just walking to the beach,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, I miss it. I don't miss the flood insurance, the hurricane insurance. I don't miss beach traffic. Like traffic would be so bad. Like we could sell food outside our front driveway, like in our yard. We could sell sodas and popsicles because people would just be sitting in traffic for so long. So that was our lemonade stand. Mm.
So I think that with your training that you have done, what do you think has been like the most beneficial for you as far as preparing for this match? Your gym time or your table time?
We got asked this the other day, and I said gym time. Um, like I feel like since I first started, like when I first started, I didn't know what I was doing at all. I was getting asked questions. I didn't know how to answer them, and I would go back to my safe answer, which is ask my coach, because he knew damn well I just knew nothing. And I would just get on the table, and people were like, "You went so fast," and most of the time it was because I'd caught them freaked out that they'd said go and gone down. Whereas now I feel like I've actually taken the time to learn how to properly arm wrestle and learnt the techniques that I'm like, yay. So I definitely feel like table time is beneficial, but for me, it's just been the consistency of getting in the gym and doing different movements and feeling how much easier it's getting from when it was like 4 weeks ago. Yeah, gym time for me is like my second home. So I value it.
So do you and Meta work out together, or does he just like write your programs and say good luck?
So he literally lives like about 2 kilometers away from me. So we train together every Saturday with our club. And then I'm in the gym with him like twice a week. Other than that, he's like flying around the world. He's busy as an actor at the moment.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Nope, never mind. Not gonna ask because then I'll feel bad if the answer's no. But is that a road you would like to take one day? Modeling, acting, all that jazz?
Hell no. Nope. Like what he does is so cool because it's like when I first became friends with him, it wasn't something that I ever pictured him doing. And then the things that he's done and just gone from strength to strength, as well as mixing the arm wrestling and traveling in the world for that. I think it's so cool, but it's definitely not my cup of tea. I could never pull that off.
Fair enough, fair enough. I love it.
It's too
And for
much.
us that use miles, that's 1.2 miles. Very cool. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of appreciation for people who put their face on, even though like my face is on the camera, it's still just me or whatnot. Like it is what it is. Like love me, hate me, whatever. But like when it's like your paid profession and you have to look a certain
Yep.
way and then quote unquote act a certain way, it's like that's a lot of pressure.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna look like a homeless person 90% of the time because I won't care. I'll be happy if I put my underwear on right sided. As a parent, you forget that. Trust me, it happens a lot. You're rushing to go and you're like, my
Yep.
arm's been inside out all day long. So, but I hated the time when I did the pants that I'm actually wearing right now and a pair of shorts. I had them on inside out the whole time. Nobody said anything until I went to try to find my pocket and it wasn't on the outside. It was shoved in the inside. And I'm like, well, I pulled this look off, but gosh, but yeah, that
now my
happens
kids
a
would
lot.
point that out so fast it wouldn't even be funny.
See, and I
Like
need that. What's really sad is when like you've gone like 80% of the day with it inside out, and by the time like you say you go to the bathroom and you notice, you're just like, ha ha. Sorry, Ryan. You just don't care. You're just like, what's the point of switching it now?
gotta
We
love
know your
seeing those
homeless look.
men.
Yeah, I look pretty rough at practice. Just to let you know, like Ryan has really huge calves, but they're implants. He won't admit to it, but they are. He's got a neighbor who's his plastic surgeon. Like his legs are like that's how you notice Ryan from a room. You don't look at his biceps. Nobody cares about how he pulls on the table. It's just his calves, but they're fake.
I'm sorry, Timmy. She's being so mean to you.
That's my teammate. He's like my little brother that I never
That's my
wanted.
favorite thing that my daughter called him. Timmy Tough Knuckle. Get over here.
That's what my daughter called him. She was like, said, "Look here, Timmy Tough Knuckles." That's his new nickname. So, yeah.
So great. Oh yeah, speaking. Ryan, when's your next East versus West match, bro? Let's get you back up on there.
He's waiting for that call.
Right. Forever waiting.
Always forever waiting, deserving that call.
December 13th. I hope he gets it. That'd be nice for him to be able to pull in Atlantic City.
He's got a match in December.
Oh, that's right. He's pulling what's his nuts. Good luck. I mean, low key, he said blasphemy. Yeah, Robbie and Ryan. Oh, man, it's gonna be such a good one. I'm excited for it. Ryan knows who I'm going for, but I'm still a fan.
Sorry, Ryan's got this. He better bring it home.
Got Robbie wrestled this. Okay, December 20th. I wasn't. So it's he's doing the one that Bill is.
It was supposed to be up north, but this one had to get moved to North Carolina, I believe.
Is it that close? I thought it was like in like
nope,
Kansas City or something.
No, it's North Carolina now, right, Ryan?
Huh.
I think something had to get moved
Is it right or left?
Right.
Oh.
I can beat Ryan with my left. That's how he's a wuss.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, but
I don't have a good left.
Oh shoot! Didn't Ryan beat him before on right? Didn't he?
No, actually, I think Robbie beat Ryan a few years back.
Yes, North Carolina.
And Ryan wants that rematch and that win.
Wow.
So I honestly think Ryan's hungrier.
It will not be close. You heard it here. Ooh. Okay, Ryan. I'm gonna screenshot this.
I just Robbie's gonna want to take it to the strap each time. I call that one. So
Ryan just does such a good job adjusting though.
He's got the #1 trainer in the world. I mean, come on.
Yeah. So
sorry, Robbie, you ain't got no Chad Silvers.
I like them both. That'll be cool. I like my boy Robbie though.
I will admit, I was worried about Robbie when he had his super match. Was it in Virginia?
Yep.
And it was not looking in his favor, and he came back for the win. So that was a good match.
Yep.
We didn't recognize Robbie though with all that facial hair. Because I was double taking, going, huh? Is that who?
Right. Who's that?
Yep.
But yeah, you can go for Ryan. I'm gonna go for Robbie, and we'll just see what happens December 20th.
I feel like we got to put a little side bet up on this.
Not bet.
All right.
Robbie better get it together though. Let's see. Seriously, should be a banger. I'll be ready. Oh, I have no doubt of that. That's one thing I do really appreciate about Ryan is just his work ethic. And when he really goes in for something, he goes in 110%. He doesn't take anybody lightly. He shows up his best self and but yeah. I can't as far as that is concerned, like he will always have a fan with me in that. That he works really hard. So
yeah.
Emily says, love you, Ryan, but go Robbie. If Robbie would listen. Yeah, poor Michael had to be Robbie's corner person. So we'll see. I think like Ryan said, all the like Ryan said, Robbie and he will put on a banger of a match. I don't see it being 3-0. No offense, Ryan, but even if it does go your way, I think it'll be it'll definitely be thrown out, especially if Robbie gets into that strap like he likes to be. Is he comfy there? Not a lot of people. Do you like the strap, Ashley?
I've never really used it, but I don't mind it.
I have to say I have to train more in it because I still have a hard time getting it on the hands. Sometimes I just want to go to practice to learn how to ref. I'm great at calling fouls
We
on
just
Ryan.
appreciate the fact that that was like the humblest flex we've had on this show. I've never really used it. I don't need it. I just destroy girls without it. I'm here for it, Ashley.
I would say make sure with Sarah, I would say make sure you're putting that strap game work in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not with the Mac style.
It's Sarah. I wouldn't put anything past Sarah.
I mean,
Now,
no,
okay.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying with the Mac, with the way that Mac is set up, I don't know if either one will be able to get two-way strap.
Okay. I need to probably watch more Mac matches. I'll have to go back on there. Now, back to the fact that neither one have pulled on the Mac table. Now, Sarah's in Canada. I don't know how far she is from getting her hands on one. Has she agreed not to train on one though? Why, since you can't train on one?
I have no idea. I actually think she's been on one before, but I don't think it was for a match.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sarah has been on one in practice and then after polling at events because she was a ref at a couple of Mac events. But
Yeah.
she has not pulled on one as far as doing the Mac Challenger Series or a Mac event or a tournament that was strictly Mac.
Yeah. See, you know what? That could be a really good prize for you. Hey, if you win, can I get a Mac table to come home with?
No, because the shipping for that would be atrocious.
That's why they ship it for you. That would suck though. Ugh, I
Oh,
guess you could store.
100%.
They're nice.
Man,
They're nice looking tables though.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to get on one. I cannot wait. I'm excited for that experience just because, like, I'm all for something innovative and I might get on it and hate it. I don't know, but I'm not gonna knock it until I try it because that's basically my excitement of it. Is just like, ooh, with the way I arm wrestle, I think I will like it a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, and that was what I was asking before. It's just like with something that kind of quote unquote evens the playing field. Like if nothing else, that evens the playing field above anything else is the fact that it's not something that either one of you have competed on.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to strength, I mean, hello, world record 700-pound bench press. What? And then when it comes to technique and knowledge, Sarah Wilson is a legacy
Yeah.
of the sport. And so then you're coming together on something that this is new to me, this is new to you. Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Taylor, no, don't listen. Keep me out of the strap, baby. You're not. He's teasing. So I want it to be a fair match. I will fight for that strap, but make me fight for the strap. Don't give it to me, because I love me a strap match, 100%.
How often do you have tournaments in New Zealand?
I think they all bunch around like the June, July stage. So there's usually like a big round robin super matches at the start of the year in Feb, and then there's a bit of a break, and we have about 3 comps around May, June, July. We have our nationals in what was last month? October. And then our final comp is usually around November. So not that many. But because there's now a lot more women kind of competing at comps, I only do nationals.
Nice.
Yeah,
Now,
like
can anybody come to y'all? Like, say, hey, if we wanted to come down to New Zealand's, because I know Canada has that's their is it their provincials? You have to be Canadian to pull, right? Lucky. Which one is it? Is it I was talking to Ursula's dad and you have to be like one of them is like, well, you're not Canadian, so you can't pull. And I was like, I'll work on that dual citizenship. Don't you worry.
I've never heard that because I mean it might be
It would make sense for something like nationals, if it's, I mean, like I totally understand it if you have certain type of things, like worlds makes more sense in
Yep.
home national. Yeah, if it's just
I'm
something.
gonna ask my Canadian encyclopedia real quick.
Mm, so, all right. So New Zealand is now on the bucket list. Uh,
Yes, come to New Zealand. It's so lovely.
I would love to. I want to travel more for sure. I think
Yep.
that's the plus side with when you're in certain sports, they give you that benefit. It can be expensive, but you can also work on sponsorship and stuff like that. I'm gearing to go pull at WSA in California, and CBS Sports is now going to be there filming, which is freaking that's awesome because he's
Yep.
already got the show working on ESPN2. He's the guy Greg Sharp from WSA. He is really trying to get arm wrestling back on television. Like Chad would talk to us about how coming home from church, he'd go home and watch arm wrestling on basic cable. So to have that, like, oh, it seems like it's so close. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's real cool. Mm.
Agreed. Well, very cool. Well,
Mm-mm-mm.
I think that we have a great East versus West 20 coming up this weekend.
Yes. Great
And
location.
then, yeah. And just a stacked card. Like, the card is absolutely ridiculous. If y'all have not here, I'm pulling it up real quick because it's absolutely insane.
Yeah, let's do a quick run through who we think will win. I know y'all won't say your ladies match, but come on, man.
I'm going to do the ladies match, but I'll guess the guys. Oops. All right. Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So the left arm. Oh, I looked up how to say her name, and now I feel bad. Oh man, now I feel bad.
I mean, I can already tell you this one. I'm gonna give it. She's a world
Elena
champion. I call. I love Sweden so much, but I call 3-0. It's gonna
for
be
Sweden
fast
or for
for
Fab?
the other one.
Yeah,
Hmm.
me too.
It's
That's
gonna be
fine.
it's gonna be fast.
Um, okay,
Yep, that's my prediction. That's it.
3-0 fast. Got it. I think
And
it's
I'm calling that because I got to watch both of them compete at Worlds. So I've
right.
I've
And they
seen in
actually,
person.
so it says 60 kg, but they actually agreed to meet at 52 because Elena's 50 and she is 60, and so they're
Mhm.
meeting at 52 kg.
Yeah,
So
I think that's
I
fair.
think that I'm gonna go brunette on this one
Yeah.
because I don't want to butcher her name because I looked it up and I was like, okay, I gotta know this for the show, and now it's completely blanking on me how to say it. So don't know either of these guys. Hope you have a good match, guys. Yoshi Kanai is 100% my prediction for Petra versus Yoshi.
Me
I'm gonna go.
too.
If you go back to Manuel and if it's Efe, I want to say Efe, but I'm going with Yoshi too. I'm gonna go Efe Manuel. It's probably gonna be like a 3-2.
All right. And I think isn't Manuel the world champ from last year?
I do not recall, but I go for the underdogs a
He was
lot.
he was somewhere. I don't know if it was the Europeans or the world, but he was somewhere and he was absolutely blowing through everybody.
This is where we prove that we are a little sexist and we only care about the women to make sure we know their names. Mendagas. I'm going for
Mindy,
Mendaga.
Mindy, 100%.
I got Mendagas and Giannis, their match at East versus West. a couple of years ago was hands down one of my favorite matches of all time.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm going with Daddy Cowan.
I don't know about this one.
I like Camille. I love that it's a left-hand match. I like Camille as a left-hand puller, but
David looks like a silverback gorilla ready to just eat him though. But I like Camille, and I just like his character, and I love his shit talking online. And I love that his daughter's a badass arm wrestler too.
true,
Um,
true.
I'm gonna go Camille 3-2.
Okay, I'm sticking with my vote.
Mm.
I don't. This is
I
so
hate
bad.
that.
I don't think he's gonna win, but I'm pulling
I
for Matt.
I love Matt, but I
I
think he's
love
gonna.
Matt Mask.
I No offense, Matt. I love Matt. I hands down love Matt. I don't think he should have been put on this card. He just came back from losing. I think another puller should have got it. Um, give him some more time to heal
That's
up.
not that he. I don't think that
I
was necessarily a fair thing because that was more of a Philip Dream match than it was a Matt match.
Yes, and my point is it took away for training if this was going to be his next match. I think he would have had substantially more time, and he's not
December,
having to recover for something, you know.
true. Like put this match in December.
Yeah,
Okay, I could agree with you on that one.
and I would have a better prediction for him, but I think he's going to lose 3-0.
Ole.
Yeah, I'm giving it oh, I'm going to go with Oleg 3-1.
Nice. And you going 3-0 for Gabby on this one?
No, I actually have not seen Barboa pull left, so I'm going to, I might say 3-2,
Ooh.
but still Gabby,
Dun dun dun.
because Barboa has come back. She's figured stuff out, you
It's
know.
it's best of 7. So
Oh,
yeah.
oh Jesus. Sometimes that's just, I really think that's just dumb. That's just me though. I mean, come on.
It's a world title match, babe. It's gotta be
But
best of 7.
I got it. Now, don't get me wrong. I liked it when Sarah and Egley did that, and Sarah lost. But Sarah kept trying to see, like, if I came up here and I had this match again, where's my lane? So she
Right,
tried to that's how I perceive that. But I
right.
just feel like, ugh, you know, it's one thing if it was like a 3-2 and something like that. But if it's a slam dunk, wham bam, thank you, man. Please, no offense, get off the stage next match.
All right. Nugo. I'm pulling for one Ole. So I'm gonna go with Nugo for this one.
Hmm. I don't know these two at all, but I'm I'm gonna go 2 for 2 for
Nugo's
Oleg.
the one that beat Matt, like East versus West 19?
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
18.
I'll have to get back. I'm going for Oleg again. I will say 3-2.
Petrenko. I will say that this one is interesting just because I think if Devin goes back down to 105, whoever wins this match, I think, will be one of the first people because Oleg Petrenko is like, I think, the current world title holder, and Nugo is going for it. So that'll
Yeah.
be interesting. That'll be really interesting. Uh, another match we've seen.
I
World
want Todd to
title.
win. I don't care. I love Todd. I don't give a shit who he goes to. Todd's one hands down probably one
I
of my favorite out of this whole freaking card.
I'm
He's
gonna go
just
ahead
fun to
and just get
watch.
canceled right now by saying that I wanted Todd to win, and then he came after Adam Hoeing on a Facebook post, and now I'm like, fine, Arachley can win then.
What did he say about Adam?
He didn't. He just disagreed with one of Adam's philosophies, and I was like, no, Adam's right, you're wrong. I'm gonna root for Arachley now.
So out of spite, I'm still gonna go with Todd. I love Adam though. Adam's a nice guy. But Todd Todd cracks me up. He makes arm wrestling so fun. He would probably be a really good commentator too, because I just think he's just hilarious. Him
Who,
and his
Todd?
wife too. Yeah, Todd is just a
Todd
very.
would be a good announcer. I like that idea.
I would like to hear him do some announcing.
Or just commentating. Like put him on like a popular
Him and Travis. Please give me him and Travis. And throw in Artem in
I think they
between
would have
breaks.
to pay. I think they would have to pay Toddzilla for that. A lot of money.
He would go away with probably a minor tumor in his brain afterwards. But yeah.
And he's bald, so he can't hide the bulging veins that
Yeah.
develop. All right. Oh, so this one is a toss up for me because I lean towards going west just because we are the West, but with Dave JV. But I don't know. I don't think he has it against Sagoff.
Yeah. I mean, my heart is Dave for sure.
Right.
Anything that's west at my heart, but no. I don't have him for this. I don't have a number play yet either. But I know he's training his ass off.
Right.
So
So
hopefully
Dave,
he
prove
pulls
us
it off.
wrong. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah. He's been coming. I feel like he's been like when I first got on the board, like pulling, like Paul Lynn was losing. And now Paul Lynn is just like coming back, and Dave was in between mixing, and it's just like something about these men, they're getting a little hungrier as they're getting older. I don't know. So yeah, I don't have a call for that one.
True.
I want Dave to win though. Yeah, Vitali, all day long. No, it's nothing wrong against Jerry. He's just had so much going on in the past few years. Health up, down, just I don't know that his training's been there for this match.
He says
So
it has been. He said he's more than ready and is ready to own this.
maybe he needs this. So
True.
yeah. So we'll see.
See, as I promised, Ashley, I did not put you in the hot seat.
I'm taking it off for you, Ashley. She's like, yeah, I agree
Right.
with her, but I won't say it out loud.
Right. So, and any thoughts before I take this away, Ashley?
Good luck to everyone.
We're here for
I
it.
still want to be loved. Yeah.
How do I do the thingamajig? I always forget how to make it go.
But yeah, that's it. I mean,
I didn't mess up the live.
yeah, it's gonna be a good one for sure.
Definitely. Oh, see, Mike says Dave. Interesting. Okay, that's fair. Let me go
I'll
ahead.
probably forget who all I chose.
Oh, I'll just play
I'm my
that
mom.
for you.
Yeah. Write that down for me. So,
Right.
if anybody wants a side bet on the side with some money, let
There
me
you
know.
go.
I can get a little.
Hit up Henry.
Yeah.
Henry's always down to bet.
Well, doesn't Devin have a little something on his arm bet thing where they used to do that? I don't know if he does it anymore. You had the betting going on. You could bet on the matches and everything.
Yeah, there still is.
Yeah.
When he because they were joking about it because you couldn't buy any more shares when he pulled. Why am I forgetting his name all of a sudden? I like the dude too, the Polish guy from East versus West 19 or the Shaw Classic when they did their rematch. Who's that guy? Dang it. Anyway, when he pulled he pulled him right and left.
I don't remember. I only at the Shaw Classic. I only watched the real arm wrestlers. Sorry, no offense, Ashley.
Wrestler.
I didn't watch any of the strongman versus strongman.
But it wasn't. It was Devin versus this dude.
I'm gonna I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I watched that match.
Shaw Classic. In the world. Alex Pergecha.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
at Mac. He's gonna be at Mac.
oh, I keep forgetting. I don't ever think of him as Polish because I also feel like he's a second Canadian person because he's always in Canada.
He is
But
always taking care. Yeah, no,
he
Pergecha.
he is so sweet. He's the big teddy bear. I loved watching. I love and hated their match so much. He's just. I mean, ugh, the reffing. They're not calling fouls when they're fouling. But like the visually watching it, it was amazing. I will say, hands down, Brian Shaw helping out with best visual aspects on any East versus West ever. Visually, auditory, like you could hear people breathing. It's almost like you could feel the tension and the anxiety up at the table is something that needs to be captured at all arm wrestling matches for sure. It was amazing. So I could hear Jody across the stage. I could hear people yelling in the crowd for specific people. It was so good. It really was so good. God, yeah. Hands down, like best.
I said Alex and my ALEXA popped up.
But Kardashian, yes, I don't know why when I think of him, I think of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's just like the way he talks. He's just a baby when he speaks,
He's
and
so precious.
I know.
Even when he tries to trash talk,
I'm
he's
gonna be
so
afraid to high
sweet.
five and have a broken hand, but it's just like, oh, you don't scare me. You 6'5" grizzly bear looking thing. Yeah,
Right.
he.
Oh, you need to go watch. I'm gonna send it to you. It's Henry's reel of him gripping up with Levon. It's literally the sweetest thing ever. I was just like, oh my gosh, it's so precious. Because it's Levon. It's like this big crazy guy, and he's gripping up with Henry, and it was really sweet. It was a sweet
No.
reel. It was like
Oh,
5 seconds of pure oh. And if they don't get footage of Gabby and Levon going at it, I'm gonna be so mad. What a waste.
yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
Or Barbara and Levon. I mean, since everybody want to call her the female Levon, because they're there together.
Um.
Because he's there as a special guest.
Yeah. It's
So
like
it's funny. They hinted at doing a 3-man round robin with him, Devin, and I forgot Hermes.
that's just. I don't know. That's one of
First
those
of all,
matches.
you
That's
would
one of
have
those.
to put aside if Devin is pulling more than once, you would literally have to pull. You would have to put aside the whole entire day just to try to get through
I think
to
those are
the
one of the.
setup.
Yeah. For me, those threes are I've been there, done that. I don't really want to see them pull again. Type of
Yes, but as
stuff.
a round robin, so legit. That'd be so fun.
It would take so long. That little
It
3-man
would
round robin
literally
would
have to be
take
a full
forever.
day event. We start at breakfast. It ends at nighttime dessert.
No. Devin, I love you, but you would drag that shit out all day. It would be like it's like watching a soap opera on the table. Pass.
I don't know. I could do a lot of cardio watching that.
I think yeah, I would have to get paid to watch it instead of paying. Because it's gonna be so long.
It's gonna be long, but it's gonna be hilarious.
uh,
Like, that's what I'm
yeah,
just thinking of. It's just the antics. Just the antics alone. It'd be so worth it.
pass. That's why it's like how you think of with Gabby and everything, the newcomers coming. It's almost time to pass the torch a little bit. We've got these guys that are constantly competing on East versus West, and they're number one in their country, and but they're also refusing to take challenges from people to for their number one spots and all that stuff. So it's almost like you're on East versus West all the time, and you're totally supporting the arm wrestling community and what, but like let's go, either go ahead and forfeit your spot and let some newcomers come and fight for it, you know, because it's sealed yours, but it's almost like an honorary, you know, discharge of it. Like let's come on, because I'm not seeing enough challenges for like number ones. It's, and especially with women too. So I think holding a title for more than 2 years and not accepting challenges, you should automatically have your title stripped from you.
Adios, title.
Yep, that's me. Mhm.
Oh,
When they earn the torch, there you go. That's, yeah, there you go. When they are, there you go. Let them earn the torch.
true. True.
So
But like I said, that's why with Gabby is Gabby worked really hard. She's number one. She's built up this standard that nobody has been able to catch up with, and now we get to see
yeah,
it. Now we get
who's
to
their
see it.
predecessor? Yeah, who's their, like, their next person that they've been training? Like I always think of Nissa as a female Ingen, you know, because that's her coach. You know, who's the male version of him, or so who's your predecessor? So like, come on, like start training the people that are going to be coming. They're taking your spot. You know, I want to see that, and I think that's what the good thing too about this East versus West is we are showing more people that we haven't seen and who they, you know. So, but I
Yeah,
always think too there should always be a minimum of 3 female matches,
agreed.
a
Yeah,
minimum of
I mean,
three.
and there's plenty, and that's what kills me is y'all. There are plenty of women out there where you can have one lightweight, one middleweight, and one, maybe not every single time heavyweight, but or at least two middleweights or two lightweight matches,
Hmm.
and have different people every time.
I do it like they do the men. Give us a light, give us a middle, and give us a heavy.
Title hog should lose their spot and have to earn it back.
I agree. Mike and I see eye to eye on this one. Eye to eye. That's right. Actually, you can't hold your title all the time, you know? Somebody's gonna come get that 701. Well, it'd be like 702.5 or something. But that's a hell of a record, you know.
So
Mm,
I know, and not to, I guess, like to say this as positively as possible. Like you did attempt in July, and you know, it didn't necessarily. Are you looking at maybe going back at all to it, or are you like, all right, I did it, I attempted to break it again, I'm okay with where I'm at.
I will never ever go back to it. Oh wait, actually that's a lie, sorry. At this point in time, no. So when I attempted it, I had like bugger all prep, but I had been invited, paid flights over, and I was like, crap, like I need to try and rush it. And so when I actually went for it, like it moved down well, it was just I wasn't set up properly. Um, I think I'm happy where I am in terms of just doing arm wrestling, but I feel like if it was to ever be broken, I would just fully switch back. Like it's been held off for 2 years now. I don't think anyone's even come close to hitting the 300 kg mark. So I'm happy with that at the moment, and it kind of just being away from people hitting it. And yes, it will be broken, but that's one title where I'm like, whew, I really want to keep it for a good while before I possibly come back for it.
yeah,
Gotcha. That's fair.
yeah.
That's fair.
Like you said, you have some other goals right now. You said you're trying to get the body fat percentage down a little bit, so be around more for the kids. I don't know
Yeah.
how your joints are feeling after all the benching and lifting.
Oh, it's
So,
it's rough.
I mean, I don't know about you, but my elbows still hurt from Worlds in September. The elbow pain is just, it's a whole different level,
Yeah.
especially it's constantly consistent in my left arm, which feels like it's always in recovery.
Yeah.
It'll never be like, I don't think it'll ever be like 90%. I think it's at a 55, 62 type of
Yeah.
level. It's my right arm wants to top roll and kind of no, wants to do top roll, might want to do like a top hook, but my left just wants to go full side pressure, but like the body never like the hand doesn't do it. It's just the arm. The hand isn't, it's just done. I have
Yeah.
bicep, but I have no hand when it comes to my left.
I
So
love my left.
that's why I was like, I wish I could just hook with the left, topple with the right, and then, be done. So
That's fair.
yeah, if
Well,
I could.
so I think that we just are just super excited for you with finally getting a match that all of us have wanted to see for a year. So, Ian Carnegie, thank you so much for
Yep.
listening to the ladies. Um, shout out to Freddie. So I think she was finally the straw that broke the camel's back
Yep.
in having this match happen. And so, even though there was a lot of us that asked for it and wanted it and promoted it and all that jazz and was dreaming of it, she made it happen. So Slay Queen, pop off. Uh, if you want things to happen in the arm wrestling community, reach out to Freddie. She has no qualms in any way, shape, or form. I love that girl so much. She's hilarious. Um, so I think that you're gonna have an amazing time in Canada. I think that big things await no matter what happens.
Yep.
And I'm really excited for you to just get a new experience in arm wrestling. If nothing else, a new freaking table.
Uh, how cool would it be too to have her at Queen of the Table in April?
Oh yeah.
It's
Ooh.
right arm, isn't it?
Yeah.
It
April, babe, you got plenty of
All
time.
right,
is
all right, all
out.
right, all right, all right. So well, they're going to be doing the left, so that gives you more time. God, what'd
Yeah.
you do to it?
It was like just after nationals, and then because over the top was like a month out, I was like, okay, if I get it checked out and it's fractured, I won't be able to compete my right arm at over the top, and there was money involved, so I was like, just gotta work through it. And then yeah, it was so hard. But yeah, now we're getting it all checked out, and it's just something in this part. Like I think it's disconnected from the hand. It's painful, but yeah, we're just making do with what we can for this prep.
All right, yeah, it's all right. So
Yeah.
left-handed round robin,
Yep.
and yeah,
Yeah. Hopefully that I think we didn't settle on a date or anything, but they were leaning towards that first couple weeks in October because it doesn't really mess with any of the big events as far as like worlds
Cool.
and things like that. So keep that in your mind. Keep that in the back
Cool.
of your head. Because yeah, the left is where the lucky will shine.
Yep.
So you can take the heavyweights, I'll take the lightweights, and we'll rock it out.
yeah.
Sounds
Uh,
good.
yeah. So Ashley, do you have anybody that sponsors you and helps you get to any of the arm wrestling events, or anybody you want to like shout out to?
I have been working in with a mental health foundation. So how that came about was, 2 years ago there was like a massive family incident with my dad, and at the time they were doing like a workshop fundraiser in my hometown. And my cousin's like, I really want you to meet the founder of this organization. So I went in and told him about my dad, and he put his hand on my shoulder and he's like, from this day forward, anything that you want to do sports wise, I'm going to cover it. But we just want to hear your story as it goes on with your dad. And obviously it was pretty like raw and hard to talk about that kind of stuff, but they have supported me immensely throughout that time, as well as funding overseas. It's been good, and my mum's done a lot. My mum has done a lot as well. Like we went to Turkey last year, and my sister My sister wasn't even an arm wrestler. She just moved in with me for a few months, came to a few trainings. We went over to Australia. She won after the boys were like, "You should do it." And she's like, "I'm going to do it." And yeah, so she won. She qualified for Turkey as well. And my mum was just like, "Right, we're going to pay for this and this and this." So yeah, my mum has done so much. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Mm.
Very cool.
Shoot out some mental health supporting. We all need it. We all need it. Men too.
Mhm.
Men talk about it more. You
Yep.
know, it's more taboo against men, and everybody thinks we women are crazy just to begin with. So we're mental health all the time, but that's not really the case. Sometimes, especially as moms and
Mhm.
teachers, we don't check in enough because we think
Right.
we have to do it all, and we're supposed to be superwomen. So, and superwomen ask for help.
Yep.
And that took me a long time to do. So, yeah. Mm.
Agreed. Well, very cool. Well, Ashleigh, we are definitely rooting for you to have an amazing experience here in the next few weeks. Just continue to prep hard, pull hard, do all the things. Make sure you're getting your beauty rest. And all that thing. Recovery is just as important as
Yeah.
Yep.
gym time. So, I hope you the best for sure. You know, um, Sarah's our girl. You're our girl. We're rooting for both of you just to have a great time and a great experience. And like you said, I think you said it best. Like what happens will happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hope for a war. I hope for a war. I don't want it to be wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. I want to see a fight. I think what a lot of people want to see a fight because they want to see close calls. So then the rematch will let you know more, the strap game or something like that. But I hope for a
So
war.
like, whoever wins this one, y'all come back in October next year for the Queen of the Table, and then y'all have to face each other again. And then the other part that evens the playing field is where you guys fall in the lineup. Because if you have to pull each other last after 9 rounds, that could be crazy. Or you could pull each other fresh on fresh, and that could be crazy.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, we gotta make that happen now. Ooh, now I'm excited.
Yeah, I know. We're hyping it up even more for ourselves and
Right,
for
because
y'all.
one can win this time, and then we go to the Queen of the Table, and the other can win that time, and then everybody's happy. Well, very cool. Well, Ashleigh, thank you so much for coming on this morning for you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday.
Thank you. Yes, I've got my days in order now. I can't believe I did that still. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it
You're a mom.
definitely was not your fault because and I talk to Franch all the time, so it's really on me because I should have thought about the fact that like Franch is a day ahead of me, and so like I should have been like, oh wait, I know you meant like Thursday, but my Thursday or your Thursday? So that's as much on me as anything else because like I said, I'm so used to just I'll text Branch in like the morning and be like, "Have a good night, babe," and then she'll text me in her morning and be like, "Have a good night," or I'll wake up and be like, "Hey, was today a good day?" She's like, "No, go to sleep and sleep through today." I was like, "Okay, cool." She still has not sent me the lottery numbers for me to become a lottery winner, which I do not appreciate, but it's fine. I'll get over it. But you have a great night. Thank you for coming on. Good luck next month at Matt Global Elite. Y'all look out for tickets. Tickets are on sale in person. And then there is also bye.
Sorry, that's
There's
my kid in the
also
background. Bye.
there's a
Oh.
pay-per-view
Oh.
that will be available for purchase, and we will post that link when it becomes available. So you can see the awesome match between Ashleigh and Sarah. Woo-hoo.
Thank you guys.